Alright, here we go. Armored Core, published by Agitech, and of course developed by From Software. Of course, maybe more well known for Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I never quite got into Dark Souls. I tried it out and it never quite hooked me. I was told I needed to stick it out until it got really good, but maybe it was the difficulty, but maybe it wasn't enough mechs in it. So that's why we're here. I'm back to Armored Core. One thing in common between Dark Souls and Armored Core is, and maybe this is a From Software thing, they seem to love stats. So in Dark Souls, your character and equipment all has just a huge number of stats, same as a lot of other games. And you can see in this intro, they kind of imply all these stats of your mech parts. And, ooh, little lens flares! So usually the intros are pretty cool for Armored Core. This one's confusing. Some random explosion. This mech is shooting the darkness. Take that, darkness! And as the series goes on, the cinematics get even cooler. But you know, in 1997, this was pretty rad. Well, these explosions are pretty weak. I actually argue that you'll see that the explosions in the game are kind of cooler looking than these. And back-mounted grenade launcher, one of my favorites. Okay, Armored Core, 1997. Let's start a new campaign. I'm gonna be completely unoriginal in my naming here.
This is the only test that we give to people who want to become a Raven. You must battle against the opponent AC and survive. If you survive, you will be considered a Raven. That's all. Good luck.
So this is our initiation to the Raven's Nest. Ravens, of course, are mech pilot mercenaries. And so I'm piloting the starter mech. In this game, of course, the mechs are called Armored Cores. And right now I'm trying the missiles. Let's try a little bit of the rifle. Starter mech has a missile launcher, rifle, and a laser blade. And there we go, dispatch that one. There's another one somewhere. Oh, there he is on my radar. Now, the message said that we'd be fighting an Armored Core, NAC, but these are in fact not. These enemies are called MTs, which stands for Muscle Tracer. And in the lore of Armored Core, it is an older technology.
From this moment on, you are a Raven.
Boy, they set the bar pretty low. They must be desperate. So here we are coming to the Raven's Nest. This is our hub for all things Armored Core. And we've got some new email. Since this is the 90s, email is pretty exciting. To all new Ravens, this is like a standard introduction email from R. To all new Ravens, welcome to the Raven's Nest. We at the Raven's Nest use the net to provide various types of support to those who have become Ravens. In addition to relaying missions, we mainly provide AC repair services, supply ammo, sell new parts, etc. We also occasionally use email to relay information regarding the missions that you have accepted. The Nest never interferes with the mission requesters or with the individual Ravens. Even if you have trouble with the mission requesters, the Nest cannot get involved. Be aware of this. Oh, by the way, call me R. I will be your contact at the Nest. Whether our association will be long or short depends entirely on your skill. I'll be in touch. So, standard welcome when you join any mailing list or whatever. This is a little different. Let's take a look at the loadout of our standard weak armored core here. Now the mech design is pretty cool, and I believe the designer is the same guy who did the Macross anime series, so pretty cool, and it kind of shows here. So head has our sensors, more advanced ones have a map. The core is kind of like, I think this is where we sit, and it's like our interface with the mech. And it houses the generator and has an anti-missile system in it. Arms are pretty much just more hit points. Later games they actually provide accuracy. Legs determine how fast we move and how much weight we can carry. The generator is, of course, how much energy we produce and how long we can boost, and how FCS is interesting. It's fire control system. You saw in the mission, I was aiming with an orange box, not a crosshair. It's basically that orange box is the targeting computer, and you just, if the enemy's within range, if you get them in that box, your mech will do its best to aim weapons directly at it. So very cool. Boosters are for making quick movements and use energy. You can see our missile launcher on the back left. We have a radar on the back right. Here's our laser blade stored internally in the left arm, and a really poorly made rifle. So that's pretty much it. Let's rename this machine. It's blank right now, but it is not a good mech. So let us embrace it. I dub thee crap can. And the paint is a little bit too nice. We need change color. And we're gonna change pattern, reddish dust. Oh yeah. Now we're looking like an old crap can that was dug out of a trash heap and sold to us. One strategy is to sell some of the default weapons, and you can sell like all your weapons and buy one decent one, but first thing I need to change the controls. If you're like me and you grew up with Super Metroid, then your up and down controls are reversed. So it's just my muscle memory since forever ago, and so I stick with it. Let's get to a mission. Let's eliminate squatters. Sounds good. This is from Zam City Guard. We get 14k upon success.
You're to eliminate a group of illegal squatters at an abandoned factory on the east side of the city. They profess to be radicals opposed to area redevelopment. However, the planners have already reached an agreement with the citizens in question, so these are merely outlaws who want an excuse to run amok.
So it's homeless people, I guess?
They're still citizens, so from the standpoint of the guard, we cannot use force. If they're left as is, there's a risk of affecting the progress of the plan.
I don't think they have a plan.
There's no need for restraint. We want you to firmly teach them the rules of society.
That if you're homeless, you die? Okay. Alright, so we're going to be fighting some worker MTs and eliminate these illegal squatters.
Time to murder some squatters.
System engaged.
Okay. Missiles have a little more range. Let's see if we can get this guy from farther away. So yeah, MT stands for Muscle Tracer, and it's supposed to be like a technology of how pilots interface with machinery. It implies kind of like it follows what your muscles are doing, and the robot follows that. They say that the core design is somehow more advanced. And I think there's one guy over here too. Here we go. And what is this? Oh, it's a crane. Did they take a crane and put a cannon on the arm? Okay. I guess that works. There's a big gun on that crane. And so I'm using my boosters to try to evade enemy fire. We will have to pay for repairs. So, a little low on energy here. Maybe I can laser blade this guy. Oh yeah, that was good. Oh, that guy's inside that building too. Oh, he's on the other side. Oh yeah, mid-air slash. That was pretty sweet. Target achieved. Whoa, we earned quite a bit of money there. That's pretty good. Very low repair and not too much ammo. So you have to pay for your missiles and rifle shots. Laser blade is free. There's also energy weapons that are free. And let's, speaking of, let's get rid of our, this rifle is really bad. I think we can buy, we'll buy a little, oh, I can't, this is a good one. This machine gun's good, but we'll buy this little tiny machine gun as an alternate to that really bad rifle. There we go. Even looks cooler. And you know what? I think we're going to hold here until the next episode. So thank you for watching. Thanks for coming along, and I will see you next time.